Welcome to A Vibe Above, your space for deep healing, vibrant energy, and powerful transformation. Here, we explore holistic wellness, sound healing, mindset shifts, and the path to your future self. Every episode is designed to help you tap into the wisdom of your body, elevate your energy, and expand into the version of you that feels fully aligned. Through ancient practices, modern insights, and grounded guidance, you'll uncover the tools that create lasting change, inside and out. You're here to rise, to heal, and to step boldly into the life that's waiting for you. So let's dive in. Hi everyone, and welcome back to A Vibe Above. I'm your host, Dawn Ranieri, and I'm so excited for you to be here today for this important episode. So please take a deep breath with me. Now imagine being a teenager right now. Your notifications are going off every minute. There's a constant comparison. There's pressure to perform. And there's barely any silence to hear your own thoughts. Our youth are growing up in a world that moves so fast that their nervous systems rarely get a break. They're overstimulated, undersupported, and taught to perform instead of understand themselves. And adults feel it too. We're all navigating the same overstimulation, constantly plugged in, expected to know, to fix, to keep up. It's no wonder so many people at every age feel disconnected from themselves. The truth is, we're living in a system that teaches us what to do, but not how to listen to ourselves. And this is why I have to have this conversation today. Because the way we support our kids, our teens, our young adults, it has to change. What they need right now isn't more pressure or information. They need awareness, emotional tools, and a future that they can feel connected to. So today, we're going to talk about what's missing, what actually helps, and how we can start giving our youth and ourselves the tools to feel safe in their own bodies, connected to their emotions, and confident about who they're becoming. You know, when I work with young people, and even with adults, I see the same thing. No one ever taught us how to feel safely. You were taught how to problem solve intellectually, but not emotionally. We can analyze situations, but not always understand what's happening inside our own bodies. Kids are told to focus, but they're never shown how to return to their body when their nervous system is in overdrive. They're expected to make good decisions, but not shown how to feel what's right for them. They're told to think about their future, but they're given no tools to emotionally connect to it. So what happens? They grow up disconnected, smart, capable, but internally lost. They don't trust their emotions because no one's showed them how to interpret them. They suppress what they feel until it turns into anxiety or burnout or perfectionism. And honestly, adults are still doing the same thing because most of us were raised the same way. Emotional literacy isn't just naming a feeling. It's learning how to be with it long enough to understand its message. It's recognizing that your body is always giving you feedback. When your stomach tightens, when your heart races, when your shoulders tense, that's your body trying to speak. But if no one ever helped you listen, you learn to override it. And that's why so many kids are overwhelmed. Their nervous system is screaming, slow down, but the world keeps saying, keep up. So the gap isn't intelligence, it's awareness. And the beautiful part is, awareness can be taught. One of my favorite tools I use with kids and teens is something incredibly simple, and yet it changes everything. And this is a body scan with an intuitive yes and no cues. I start by guiding them through their body. Let's take a breath and notice your feet, your legs, your belly, your chest. We move slowly, not trying to fix anything, just noticing. Then I'll say, now ask your body a question. Maybe something small like, do I feel like spending time with my friend today? Or should I rest tonight? And I'll ask them to notice what they feel. If their body feels lighter, that's usually a yes. If it feels heavier, that's usually a no. And it's incredible to watch what happens. Their whole face changes when they realize their body knows. Their intuition hasn't been buried under layers of overthinking yet. They start learning to trust their inner cues, the ones that have always been there but never validated. I've done this with adults too, and they light up the same way. Because when you relearn how to listen, your body becomes your best guide again. This is emotional awareness in action. It's embodied intuition. And it doesn't require a special app or technique. It just requires slowing down enough to ask your body what it already knows. So if you're listening right now, parent, teacher, mentor, or even a young adult, just try this. Pause for a moment. Ask your body one simple question. Then feel. Do you get lighter or heavier? That 1 second of awareness can change everything. This is why I'm building the Future Self program for youth and young adults. Because they need more than motivation. They need connection. They need to understand how to calm their nervous system when life feels too big. They need tools for self-regulation, emotional awareness, and inner trust. They need to feel their future self, not as a faraway dream, but as a real, guided presence that they can grow into. When kids learn to connect with that inner version of themselves, the one who's confident, grounded, kind, and true, everything starts shifting. Their choices become cleaner. Their anxiety lessens. They begin to feel safe inside their own skin. The vision for this program is to blend everything I've seen work: mindfulness, body awareness, tapping and breath work, frequency tools for calm and focus, and future self-visualization practices that help them see their potential clearly. Because this isn't about changing who they are. It's about helping them remember who they are before the world told them to be something else. And truly, adults need this too. We're all just trying to find our way back to that inner knowing. The voice that says, you're okay, you're enough, and you already have what you need inside. When youth learn how to understand themselves, everything changes. Anxiety softens, confidence rises, and they start making choices that reflect who they really are, not who they were told to be. This is how we help them stop surviving and start becoming. If you are a parent, teacher, or mentor, start small. Ask your kids how their body feels when they're stressed or excited. Model presence. Let them know it's okay not to have it all figured out. And if you're listening as a young adult or a teen, know this: you don't have to fix yourself. You are not broken. You just have to learn how to listen to yourself. That is what this next generation is craving: awareness, emotional safety, and a sense of direction that feels true for them. I'll be sharing more about this special Youth Future Self program soon. But if you or someone you love wants to begin learning these tools now, I offer single sessions for youth and young adults to start this work early. Because our kids are our future. And when they learn to trust their inner voice, that future starts to look a whole lot brighter. Until next time, take a breath, lead with compassion, and remember, every generation heals faster when they're given the tools to feel. Keep rising above, and I'll see you in the next episode. Many blessings.